So, any other questions? You have my business cards. Feel free to contact me. I am on Facebook. You can find me. I'll tell you, Facebook is pretty bland for me. It's mostly sports-related stuff, and maybe, oh, I'm traveling to Uvalde today for work. I really try to stay away from the political stuff and all of that, just because I don't want to alienate anyone. I kind of want to get along with everyone because of my job.
That's a good point. That's a good point, because sometimes people live their lives on Facebook.
Yes.
And let me tell you, people are watching.
They are watching. They are absolutely watching. Leave your twerking off of Facebook. I've seen it. I've seen reporters put that stuff on there. I think you should leave your drinking off of Facebook, but that's just me. You know, I've seen it. These are reporters, freelancers, and officials. I mean, it seems that they have no problem with that. I'm old-fashioned anyway. I even if I wasn't a court reporter, probably wouldn't talk about twerking on Facebook. Just don't do it. I don't friend attorneys on Facebook. No one's ever asked. If they did ask, I don't know if I would. It would depend on the attorney, how long I've worked with him or her. There is one administrative law judge that I recently friended on Facebook, but I don't work for her. I go there because the attorney wants me to go to the workers' comp office and take the job. I take the job and I leave. We happen to have a lot of common. We went to the same university and have the same likes and dislikes. So I did friend her. I don't see a problem with that. She's not going to see that I'm twerking and drinking and everything else because I'm not putting that, well, one, I'm not doing it, and two, I'm not putting it on Facebook. It's just, even if my account is private, it's very private, it's the strictest that it can possibly be, but I'm friends with a lot of court reporters, and they may share a status, or they may share a picture, and you think, oh, I don't have my picture set to public so no one can see it. Well, someone could easily right-click, copy, and share it to their own profile. You just have to be so careful of what's out there. It's your reputation at stake. Because really, especially when you start, how else do they know you? They don't know your work product because you haven't done a job yet. They only know your reputation. Do you network? Have these reporters heard of you? Have these firms heard of you? Well, then they're going to go check your Facebook page. What are they going to find? Your Twitter, if you have Twitter. I don't. I just have Facebook. It's something else to keep in mind. Just stay professional. Just so very important to stay professional in everything that you do. And just in who you are. Stay professional. It's a great responsibility you're taking on. It really is. And like I said, again, it's a great job. It's a fantastic job. But you can't go into it half-heartedly. You have to go into it wholeheartedly, and you have to understand that there's a lot at stake. Not just for you, but for the people involved in these depositions and court cases. So, something to keep in mind. But I am on Facebook. You're welcome to friend me on Facebook. You're welcome to email me. That's my cell phone number. You can text me. If you call me, I'm probably not going to answer. One, I hate talking on the phone, and two, I'm just really all over the place. I've given you my schedule for next week. I'm always driving somewhere, doing something. But I'm a big texter, and I do Facebook and email and all of that. So more than welcome to. And if you know reporters that aren't here, I've left extra cards. They are more than welcome to get in contact with me too. I don't mind. I actually enjoy talking to students. Like I said, I used to be a teacher, so I enjoy that part of it. And there is work out there for you, I promise you. I don't know if you're hearing the whole ER thing and the whole, oh, work might be drying up, and I promise you there is work out there for you. There is so much work that we have to say no. We and other reporters I know have to say no because we can only be in one place at one time. The work is out there for you. All you have to do, like it's so easy, is get out of school. And this will be the hardest thing you ever do. Even on my bad days, even on the depositions that are nightmares, and there really aren't that many, I still think school was the hardest thing I had to do. I really do. Work doesn't, it's difficult, it's not easy, but it doesn't compare to what I had to do to get out of school. And I've heard other reporters say that too, and it's just very true. So do what you have to do to get out, concentrate, buckle down, and there's work out there, whether it's in the freelance world or at the courthouse. A lot of reporters retiring in a few years. There's work out there. absolutely. And if you choose to travel, there's more work. So,
Have you ever considered opening your own firm or just,
my dad used to joke with me that, I don't know if it's still true, I think so, but back when I first started, you have to be a licensed court reporter to open a firm in Texas. So, my dad used to say, you open the firm and I'll run the office. And I would laugh and I would tell him, not that I don't think he could do it, because he could, he's good that way, but after working for 2 different court reporting firms and seeing what's involved in collections and putting the transcripts together and client relations, no thank you. I will give the firm a cut of my earnings to let them do that, and I will just go take the job and go home and produce the job and turn it in and be done with it, because it is a hassle. But if that's the way you're built, if that's your mindset, you're more of the entrepreneur, I mean, yeah, there's opportunities out there for you. And it can be done, but it's a lot of work. But it can be done. And I know how to do it because I worked for firms. So that's another reason why, if that's something you think you might be interested in, get in with that court reporting firm, even if it's just volunteering with them, because you'll see what's involved and how much work it takes. And then that's nothing better to help you decide if that's something you really want to do or not.
Well, on a side note, I want to thank you, Amanda. Amanda was one of the most diligent, persistent, and dedicated students we've ever had. Seriously. She kind of was the captain of her own ship, and she did what she needed to do to get out. And I just want to express to you how very proud I am of you and what you've accomplished.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy y'all invited me here. I really enjoy this sort of thing. And I hope you aren't scared away by what I said, the not 6 figures and the hard work and the, you need to know the truth, but you also need to know this is a great profession. If you get out here and you decide it's not what you want to do in the freelance world, you go to the courthouse. If that's not what you want to do, you go find closed captioning somewhere. Or you can do I mean, there's so many options. And all of them are amazing, and all of them are something that not just anyone understands. That's another thing that makes our job really cool, I think. So, I think I'm done, unless there's any more
other
questions.
Thank you, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda,
welcome.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.